Hello, Prabjot. Okay, left. Hi, Fatima.
Hello.
Nice to see you all.
Same here. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nargis from Azerbaijan. Today we're going to cover the topic of conditional sentences. Also, we're going to have a topic-based discussion. Let's see how it goes. Welcome, iPhone. I'd really appreciate if you kept your cameras on. It would be very nice. So, I'd like to see what we know about conditionals. If there's anyone who'd like to say something, what are conditional sentences?
I'd like to say conditional sentences that has conditions or something happens on some condition, like if something happens, then this will be the consequences. And condition has three types: first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional, and they have different grammar construction.
Okay.
So first is in first conditional is use with simple present tense, and then in the second conditional we use past tense. So it goes like that.
Thank you, Munmi. I'd like to see, I'd like to hear from Rome. Rome, are you there? Are you available? What do you know about conditional sentences? What comes to your mind when you hear about conditional sentences?
The thought of
In
mine
simple
when it
words.
the thought of mine when it comes to conditionals are just the same with what Moni from India spoke or said. Thank you.
Okay. That's right. Mimi explained really well. So when we speak about conditional sentences, we mean sentences with if, right? And we know that there are 4 types of conditionals: 0, first, second, and third. But today we are going to speak more about the first conditional, which is conditional that we use to speak about unreal situation in the future or in present. So we have 2 paragraphs here, 2 short texts. I'd like some of you to read this text just to get acquainted. If there anyone would like to read the text.
Mm. Can I read the text?
Sure, you can.
Am I audible? Hello, am I audible?
You are. It's a bit low, but it is fine.
Here, Cheryl from Guam. If I had $1 million, what would I do? Well, first, I would take a portion of that money and put it into savings. That way, I would not be able to spend that money later. Secondly, I would probably take some money and go traveling around the world. Wow, me too. I will do everything and I've always wanted to do on my to-do list in life. And lastly, I would give money to charities and churches, and the rest would be given to my family and friends, and everyone I love would be given an amazing present. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. So could you say where did you see full conditional sentence in this paragraph?
First, the first sentence,
First
the
sentence.
first, yeah.
Okay, if I
If
had
I
$1 million,
had-
what?
Yeah,
All
the
right,
first,
thank you.
and the rest. Thank you.
Would like to read the second one? Okay. Let me read it.
I'm
you?
using from mobile, so it's difficult for me to read.
It's fine. I can read it. If I won $1 million, I personally would probably quit work and apply to a better university. You need money to get into college in the States, so that would really help me out. I think I'd definitely buy a new house. Maybe not a huge mansion, but I wouldn't be renting anymore, that's for sure. So where do you see a full conditional sentence here? Full if clause. Okay, so the same in this sentence, in this paragraph. If I won $1 million, I personally would quit work. Okay, this one is full conditional sentence. And let's see what is the structure of first conditionals. We already have several samples, and I think we can figure out what was the structure. Hello, Margaret. Who'd like to read the structure of these conditionals? Is there any way? Who would volunteer? Margaret, we are working on conditional sentences. We read some paragraphs, and now we are trying to learn the structure of second conditionals. Would you like to read the structure for us? Okay, so to form second conditionals, we're using
I'll
past
try to read.
simple. Okay,
Second conditional structure: if plus subject plus past simple, comma, subject plus would plus infinitive of main verb. If I won a lottery, I would travel a lot. If I was you, I wouldn't give up. Second conditional exercise 1. Perfect English grammar. Okay.
yes, I think there is
If you
no
had the
need.
power, if you had the power, what would you
Thank you,
change on this
Moni.
planet?
Thank you, Moni.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the structure, okay. So as we see, we are using past simple in the if part, and
Guys,
we
how are you?
use
Are you fine? Leşin plus finns delighted with the one wow there is so if someone is enthusiastic to earn money online, so just click on this.
Yeah, thank you. So, and the second part, we're using would. We have an exercise here, but I think we'll pass it and we'll rather discuss the questions using our own sentences and second conditionals. And I'd like to go one by one, and you can choose any of the questions and share your own opinion. The questions are here. If you had the power, what would you change on this planet? If you could live in any country, where would you live and why? And the others that you can see. So I'd like you. Let's see if there's anyone eager to start, to be the first. You can choose any of the questions and speak around using your own sentences and second conditional. If not, I'm going to go one by one, and I want you to pick one of the questions. Moonmi, you are the first in my list if you're available.
Okay, let me think. The question number 5. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would you change? I would like to be more patient. I can see that I'm very impatient to get things, and I know that this needs to be improved. So this would be the first thing that I would like to change about myself. That's all.
So if you could change something about yourself, you will try to be You'd like to be more patient.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I do share your desire. And Margaret, you raised your hand. Would you like to be the next? No?
Hello.
Okay. Hello, Said Ahmed. Welcome.
Thank you, dear teacher. How is it going?
It's fine. We have 5 questions here,
Mhm.
and we're covering the topic of second conditionals, and I'd like you to pick one of the sentences, one of the questions,
Mhm.
any that you like, and speak about the question using your own second conditional sentences.
Mhm. Okay. I choose the second question. If you could live in any country, where would you live? Why?
Mm.
If I would live in another country, I would like to live in Canada because in on that country living is very not difficult. I mean that with this country there is peace. Everyone have the equal right.
Okay,
Is it
and
correct?
it is. Would you like to repeat your sentence,
Again?
which was in second conditional? Your first sentence, if you lived, or if you could live in any country,
Mhm.
could you repeat that sentence again?
If I could live in another country, I should say like that.
I'm sorry, I had a call. I couldn't hear what you said.
If I could live in another country, can you hear me?
If you could live in another country,
Mhm. That would be Canada.
okay, thank you.
You're
Sounds,
welcome.
it sounds correct. Thank you. We have Oscar here. Would you like to choose one of the questions? No, you're not available. Okay. We have Ali Shafak. Welcome, Tamana.
Hello, dear teacher and everyone. Hope you are all fine. Thank you.
Can you hear me? Because I'm really disturbed with calls and I'm not sure if you hear me well.
Yes, I'm hearing.
Okay, welcome. So we have several questions here. If you can see on my screen, I'd like you to choose one of them And to speak about yourself, using second conditional sentences, you can see the structure on the top.
Okay.
All right.
I must interview myself.
No, actually, we have. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see 5 questions
Yes.
below? Yeah. The questions and answer them using second conditional. So second conditional sentences. You can see some samples here, also the structure. Conditionals are if clauses. In second conditional, we use past simple in the if part, and we also use would in the second part.
Mhm. Sorry, I just stumbled. I don't know what should I say.
Okay, take your time. It's fine. You just join. Take your time.
Sorry,
Let's
sorry.
see who else. It's fine. Take your time, and maybe we'll have someone else who would participate, and then you can also join us.
Okay, sorry.
Fine. No need to be sorry. Who else would like to participate?
Teacher Nargis, could you explain a little more about second conditional?
Okay. So second conditional sentences are used to speak about some unreal situation in present or future. For instance, let's say it's raining right now. We were planning to go on a picnic. Yes. But now it's raining, so we had to change our plans. We will not be able to go on a picnic anymore. And so going on a picnic is going to be an unreal situation. Right? To describe it, we can say, if it was not raining, we would go on a picnic. Okay, but it's unreal. We are speaking about present or maybe future, right? It is unreal because it is raining and we are not going anywhere. To describe this situation, we can use second conditional, and we can say, if it was not raining, as you see. So here I have written past simple, but we also can use past continuous, as you can see. I should have added it here, but anyway. So we can say, if it was not raining, we could go on a picnic, or any other situation that you can think about. For instance, you can see the samples here. If I won a lottery, I would travel a lot, but I haven't won any lottery, so it is unreal. It's not true. Is it clear? And we are speaking about the present or future.
May I
Thank
know
you,
more about
teacher, for
infinite main verb?
Please.
teacher. Thank you for sharing, for your explaining. What is the difference between the first conditional and second conditional? Is it like that? That second conditional is not realistic? And what about say first conditional?
Exactly. And first conditional we use to speak about real situations in future, right? And so I was not going to cover that one here, but just to show the difference between them. In future conditional, we're using present tense in if part, and we're using future tense in the second part. And we are speaking about future, but even while we're speaking about future, we cannot use future tense in the if part of the sentence. For instance, if you come, we'll go to the park. It is possible because I'm waiting for you to come, right?
Mhm.
And I'm speaking about the future, but I cannot use future tense in if part of the clause. It is a real situation. There is a possibility for that. So this one would be the first conditional. And the second conditional we use to speak about unreal situation, as you already know. And we're speaking about present and future, but we are using past simple. And in the second part, we use would. Is it clear? Would you like to try your own sentences to be sure you understood?
Yeah, teacher. As you mentioned that the first conditional it's realistic. For example, if you come to our class, we will start the lesson.
Yes. Okay, very good. And another sentence, an example for second conditional.
For second conditional, if I was you, I would go to London.
Okay, that's also correct. I'd like to draw your attention to the usage of was and were. In some grammar books, you'll see that you should only use were if it is a second conditional. No matter what person we are using, some grammar books say that we should only use were, but I believe both of them are possible. So don't get confused when you see were used with, for instance, first person singular or the third person singular. It is possible in conditionals. So what I mean is you can say, if I was you, I wouldn't do something, or I would do something. And with the same success, you can use were. If I were you, I wouldn't give up. Okay.
Teacher, you meant that we can use in second conditional, we can use both of them, were and was. Were and was.
Yes, we can use were regardless of the person.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see who else we have here. Welcome, Lee. Margaret, you were trying to say something I couldn't quite get. I'd like you to pick one of the sentences below one of the questions and give your own answers. Using second conditional. If you're not sure how to do that, we're here to help, so no need to worry.
Hello.
Hello, Ali.
Hello, Nargis. How are you? Nice to see you again.
Fine. Thank you. Likewise. Would you like to take part? Okay.
Okay. I want to make this about which question?
We are covering second conditional today, and we have 5 questions. Can you see my screen,
Yes.
first of all? Okay,
Yes,
can you see
yes.
these 5 questions?
If
You can
could-
choose any of them and give your own answer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I want to choose the fifth one. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would you change? Yeah, if I could change one thing about myself, I would change my place of birth.
What would you change, sorry?
I would change my place of birth.
Place of
Place
birth.
of birth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Mhm.
That's quite correct. Sounds pretty nice. So let's go to the next slide, where I would like you to speak about your goals. Short-term goals, long-term goals, and what we are doing to achieve them. Do you think there is something that we could do to materialize our dreams? And if you have ever heard about visual board or dream boards?
Actually, I didn't hear about visual board, but we heard about visual imagination. It's like that.
Maybe they are similar at some points. Would you like to talk about short-term or long-term goals that you have, if you have any?
Mhm. Me?
Yes.
About my short-term goals and short-term goal and long-term goal. If I talk about my short-term goal, is that, for example, I'm learning English right now. It is my short-term goal that I should learn English. But my long-term goal is that by learning English language, I could find a better job for myself in the future. Learning is the present. It is continuing. It is my short-term goal. But finding a job, it is in the future. It is my long-term goals.
All right. So do you think there is something that we can do to materialize our dreams, especially when we have some really big dreams that seem impossible to achieve? Do you have any dream that seems impossible for you?
Teacher, what do you mean by materialize?
To make the dream come true, to realize the dream. If I have a dream,
what can we?
if my dream is to get a good job, and it happens finally, so it means my dream materialized.
You achieved your goals. You mean like that?
Yes. Exactly.
We can achieve or materialize our dreams or our goals by hard working and with consistency. I mean, we should have discipline in our daily life or in our daily habits, because without consistency, we will not be able to accomplish our goals or dreams.
Consistency. Okay. What about any dreams that seem impossible to you? Could you think of something that you'd like to have, but it sounds impossible?
About my dreams or my goals?
Goals or dreams? I think there are.
Wow.
Is there a difference between dreams and goals? Nargis?
Yes, well, there is a difference.
Mm.
Dream is a wish that you want, something that you want, maybe
Mhm.
very much, but it doesn't mean that you have that wish or dream as a goal and you are trying to achieve it.
Mhm.
I think that would be the difference.
Mm.
For instance, maybe I'm dreaming of space traveling, for
Mhm.
instance, but it seems impossible for me and it's not my goal and I'm not trying to achieve it.
I'm dreaming of ocean.
Mhm.
Margaret, would you like to chime in and speak about your goals? Syed Ahmed, I'd like to check with you if you have something to add.
I shall give other people chance. Then I talk.
Okay, right.
I'll let people talk first.
Okay, so then you can just listen.
Yes.
Syed Ahmed, do you have something to add or?
Yeah, I'd like to say one of my dreams and one of my goals. As you mentioned before, that our dreams is like we wish. For example, I wish I could live. I wish I can live in abroad in a good country. It is a dreams. It is my dream that it is not possible right now. My goal is that I would like to buy a very nice house for myself after 5 years or 2 or 3 years.
So it's your goal also, or is it a dream, just a dream? And do you think it is possible? Or do you think
My
it's
dream?
Yes, buying a house in 2 years.
I think in currency, if our in like this situation as we live, it is not possible. But if the situation became good and on that time, it will be possible. One person buy their house in 5 years, between five to 3 years or like that.
Right. I have some questions to you, but I'd like to hear from others as well. We have
Okay.
Gloria here. Lee, if you feel comfortable. Also Tamana. Now we are discussing our goals, short-term and long-term goals.
Yes. Short-term goals. My plan, first of all, short-term goals is to study English and become a good speaker in future. For a long time, I don't have any plan long term. And also, you ask about our dream that maybe it's impossible. I think it's impossible in our country. Some days we have peace in our country, or we have a great government in here to work for our country.
So sounds like it is your dream, but not goal, and you are not doing anything. Okay, have you ever heard about visual boards, dream boards?
Yes.
Would you describe it? Why are people using it? What it is for?
It's very good to our future have a visual board or dream. But I don't have.
So you think that it can help in any way?
Yes,
How
it's
exactly?
very beneficial. It makes our goals. It makes some emotion in ourselves to improve ourselves, to try to reach for something. It's very good.
Okay. Maybe someone else have some
Nargis,
clue.
could
Yeah,
I speak?
you can.
Okay. Before I should discuss about this this topic or this subject, I'd like to hear from you. What is your dream and what is your goal?
Okay, I have some goals. Short-term goals would be leveling up in English. I'd like to work on advanced English more. And also my long-term goal would be starting social pages and also creating some content like videos, teaching videos, sharing what I know, sharing that I find interesting about English. These are my goals.
Great. How about your dreams?
I couldn't think of any dream for now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Now, Nargis, before I didn't hear about this dream board, but what I catch from this picture, I'd like to share with you. Okay, with everyone.
I think it is okay.
Visual board. I think I catch from this picture. It means that we should have our dream board. For example, it means that every goals that we have, we should write on the paper or a board, and every day we should repeat. We should read that goal that we want to achieve or we want to accomplish in the future. It meant like that.
And what do you think? How it helps? How it would help us in achieving our goals? So what is the purpose? Why people use those visual boards?
I think we face in daily life, we face lots of challenges, lots of obstacles. That's why we should have a dream board or a visual board that we can by having a dream board, we can we can remind to ourselves that it is our goal. We should hard work. We should have consistency. At the same time, we should contain discipline, that we can accomplish our goal by this. That's why we should have a dream board or visual board. It is very useful for a person, he or she want to accomplish their goals.
All right, thank you. Thank you. It's very close to what I have heard about visual board. I'd like to hear from other people. We have Rahul Kumar, who haven't spoken yet. Are you there?
Yeah, ma'am, because I'm attend the client, so I'm just 5 minutes late. Okay.
All right. James Gloria Lee.
Yes.
Would you like to speak about your goals? Do you
No,
have any goals? No? Okay. How about Gloria Lee?
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Nice to see you, Gloria.
Thank you so much. Me too. I don't know how can I everybody. Oh, okay. Right now, my technology is sometimes not very good. I'm sorry. I have this one. Now I see. Okay, I have some goals in my life. My first goal is can driving in US. The next years, I hope can learn more English, because in US, in my state, when I am stay there, no, the most people no speak, anybody speak Spanish. Yeah, I wanna say experience the last years when I was driving. You know what is side by side, like a truck side by side. Maybe somebody know is a truck can drive it so fast in the trail, in the nature for exploring. I remember is in Atum. It is very nice, but because I driving too fast, I got a flipper. Flipper, the side by side. I driving, and my boyfriend is by side me. And when I realize it, I turn on, I see my boyfriend's down me. He not speaking, not saying nothing. I got a shock. I was thinking it was his die. Because I put it, I stay with the building, but can move. When he say, you are okay? When I hear this, I am shocked too, because I was thinking he was dying. Okay, he was, yeah, he was very, very afraid, because maybe I am dying. And then I respond, I am okay. Yeah, Okay, then the fish go out. I don't know how can do that. And then me out. And then, but I am in between the tree. Nobody there. I remember the highway is half hour far away. And then need a walk because nobody is there in the woods. Nobody. And then I need work for more than 1 hour for looking at somebody for help. But in my mind, I was thinking what happened when my boyfriend's, my company is something bad happen, like a break with the car, something like that. How can asking for help because my English is not, it was not enough. Yeah, that reason the next years I wanna, maybe the next month I go there. For this bad experience, I wanna can speak better, speak very well the English, and can driving. I driving just out the city, out the town, but in town no, because it's for me it's hard. Yeah, but this is my birthday. Soon, my God. I hope can do the next the next couple months. Yeah, this is
Sounds
my
like short-term
experience.
goal. So you need to better your
Eh,
English. Also,
I have a question.
you learn-
Yeah. Have understand everything what I say. Have you
No,
understand?
I wouldn't say that I understood everything, but I could catch the context, the adventures that you had, the difficulty that you had finding some help, support when you had an accident with your boyfriend, right? And you think that
Yes.
you need a
Yeah.
better English to explain yourself, to explain people what you need. And also you need to learn how to drive in the city, probably because there's a lot of traffic and it is more difficult to drive in cities than in the countryside, in motorways.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
The
if
other
you-
thing
what I could
the other thing is I was in this moment I was thinking I can't continue and driving. I don't want to driving. Or maybe I thinking my boyfriends say no more driving, no more. But how can driving? I can leave this truck in the side by side in the between the woods. And then asking somebody for drive for where in the home for pick up the other truck for her the return the side by side the home and then return and then move normally the side by side and then I need driving. I was thinking I don't want to driving anymore, but who can driving? Because Jan is the name, my boyfriend. Jan drive the truck. And then I drive the side by side. I was thinking, no anymore driving because I am enjoy, I am afraid. But for me, it is amazing. Need to drive it because nobody is there for driving the side by side. And then I drive in 1 hour.
Yes. So you realize that you need to know that yourself, to learn that yourself. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Gloria. Thank you very much. Welcome, Sultan Zurumbi. There is background noise. So we are speaking about our goals. If you want to say something about this topic, we have little time left. if you want to say something, please do. If not, I'll ask you to mute yourself because it's a little bit disturbing. Okay. Let's see who else we have. Would anyone else like to say something about visual boards, about our dreams or goals? Or anything else? Because we're about to wrap up the call. You can share your impressions. You can also, you can say something or ask something about conditional sentences, second conditionals that we covered today.
Sorry,
Is there
dear
a
teacher,
certain-
I have one question.
Okay.
Teacher Nargis.
Please, let's take turns. Tamana will go first.
I make an example, but I'm not sure it's right or not. Can you help
Let's
me?
see.
Yeah.
Sure.
Example, if the weather be sunny, we will go park and picnic tomorrow. Is that right?
So we use second conditionals when we speak about unreal situations in present or future. So if you're going to use second conditional, it means the weather is not going to be good. Maybe we are informed that we'll have storms or heavy rains. In that case, and we'll not be able to go anywhere. In that case, we can use second conditional. All right. Would you like to say, to repeat your question? Just a minute. I need a new. Let's do something different. Tamana, I'd like you to repeat your sentence. And I write it here so that you can see visually. Would you repeat your sentence?
If the weather be sunny,
You said be sunny. Okay. Next.
we will go picnic tomorrow.
We would go or we will go?
We will.
Which one? We would. Yeah, we
Yes.
don't pronounce L there. We would go on a picnic.
Tomorrow.
Okay, so we should use forms, some of the forms of be, not be itself. And as we need to use past tense here, what are the past tense forms for be? What are the forms of the verb be, to be?
Been?
In be, to be. Yeah.
Was.
In present, was and were. Yeah, we can use both of them, any of them. As we already said, we can use were or was, doesn't matter in conditional sentences, right? If the weather was sunny or if the weather were sunny, we would go on a picnic. This sentence shows that it is an unreal situation. It's not likely to happen. All right?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to try another one? Think about another question, but before that, I'd like to see what Said Ahmed had to say.
Okay.
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 Teacher Nargis, I don't have any special thing for saying. Just I'd like to ask from you, what can you share your point or opinion about a visual dream or dream
Visual
board?
board.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And so there is a belief, some people believe that thoughts can materialize. People think that if we think about something many times, it will come true someday. It will materialize someday. For that reason, some people are suggesting to create a visual board where we can stick the pictures of our dreams, even those that are impossible, and that seeing those pictures in front of us many times, it will make us remember them. It will make us think about them a lot. And people think that it is useful because, as I said before, they believe that thoughts can materialize. They believe that whatever we think about can become true. And actually, I wouldn't say that I believe that, but I have heard from a few people that who had dreams that they considered to be impossible, that they consider that they cannot happen in a near future or ever. But they followed this suggestion, they created their dream boards, and they stack all those pictures, all those images of their dreams, also goals, even though that they considered impossible. And they were surprised because after some time they realized that they materialized. So some people do believe in the power of visual boards. They consider it helpful.
Exactly. I read one book recently by the name of Mind is Everything. The main point is that you are what you believe. It means our imagination is very important. If we believe that we are lucky, it comes true. If we believe that we are unhappy, it also comes true. It means that we should control our mind, and we should use it positively.
Yes, it's very similar actually. I think almost the same. So the point is to think about something so that maybe you get inspired, maybe you think about that thing so much that finally you believe in it and you get inspired, and maybe you try to do something for that. Okay.
Exactly. At the same time that we believe or we read, we should action, we should do. It once said, it's the expression that reading a book will not help you. Action will help you.
Do you agree that reading a book will not help you?
No, my point is that just reading will not help us when we do not action, when we don't yeah.
That's true.
If
just by thinking we can't achieve much. We should also take some actions.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really late. I like to see if Tamana is ready with another sentence, and after that I'm going to wrap up. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. I make another sentences. Also, I'm not sure it's right or not.
Let's see.
Okay. If I was a teacher, I will be thankful with my students.
I would be.
I will be.
If I would be.
I couldn't
If-
get. I couldn't
if-
hear what you said.
If I was a teacher, I will be
Uh-huh.
more thankful with my students.
Maybe anyone else got what she said. Maybe I'm having problems with my mic. Would like to help me
Hello,
out.
good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Rahul.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, just is a topic is your goal.
Yeah, we are
You're right.
ending our call already, Rahul. I'm so sorry. Tamana, would you like to type your sentence or the part that I didn't get in the chat?
Okay, dear.
Vision boards. Yeah, maybe.
Teacher Nargis, I think Tamana said if I would a teacher,
If I was a teacher,
I would thankful for my students.
I would be thankful.
I would be thankful for my students. I heard like that.
Tamana, is this your sentence?
No.
Okay. Anyway, whatever it is, really, whatever it is, the grammar structure is correct. I'm sorry that okay, you wrote something. If I was a teacher, I'll be kind with my okay, I'll be kind. Now you're mixing two structures here. Because if you're using past tense, it means you are speaking about unreal situation.
My first situation is not right. Yeah.
Well, it's your choice. It's your decision. If you think that it's possible and you're going to become a teacher, and when finally you're a teacher, you're going to be kind to your students, then
Yes.
you can use. So, is it your goal? Are you going to become a teacher?
Yes, but you said it must be about past sentences or past time.
It depends on what you're speaking about, whether you are speaking about real situation or unreal. So, are you going to become a teacher? It matters.
Yes.
Yes. So it is a real situation, right? It can
Yes.
be real in future. So we shouldn't use past tense here. You should say it will be first conditional, and we should use present tense in if part, if I am a teacher.
Oh,
And in the second part, we're using simple future.
okay, thank you so much. Now I got it.
Really? I hope
Yes.
so. Well, if you have any other questions, you can always tag me and ask in the in our WhatsApp classroom. Okay.
No, thanks. It comes clear now. Thank you so much.
Great. I'm happy. You're welcome. Happy you learned something new today. And
Teacher
I'm
Nargis,
glad.
I'd like to ask something from you.
Very short, please.
Okay. After this time, is it daily base? It is a regular meeting, I mean?
Regular meeting? I'm not sure, but maybe I will schedule another class for the next week.
Okay, I think if it would be regular, I think that would be very good for all of our members, for all
Okay,
participation.
I'll take that into consideration. I'll see what I
Thank
can
you.
do. Glad you liked it. And thank you for participation. It was really nice to see you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you from you too. Bye bye.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.